Your all-access pass to Super Bowl 45 continues this morning. And Rachel Mike joins us again live from the NFL Experience in Dallas. Hi, Rachel.
What a great present. Wouldn't that be just the perfect present for Donald Driver? He deserves it. It's about time, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're at the NFL Experience. We did a little playing earlier. I made a fool out of myself with the football. Right now, like we mentioned, the NFL Experience is very interactive. All sorts of things to see, exhibits. And remember, this isn't the Packers Experience. This is the NFL Experience. So you're going to have to put up with all of the team's logos and everything. But in this area, this is where the equipment manager would have his stuff, and the trainers would have their things. Like, here's the stuff I believe would go inside of a helmet, protect the guys. And a whole tray of gum.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I guess you need to have that handy. You know, and I've been looking in the drawers, and here's some guards for the helmets, shoelaces. You never know when you're going to need another one of those. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean for you to see that. Oh, I know it. And all sorts of gadgets that I have no idea what they are. So, but it's pretty. And then all the helmets are up there too. There's an interactive computers back there. We're going to check that out later in the day. But come on over here to the locker room with me. Matt Paulson has been hanging out with us from the NFL Experience all morning, and this is the place to bring the family, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is new this year. It's the NFL locker room. You basically can look inside a player's locker on game day.
Yeah, let's check out. We have Clay Matthews' locker right over there. You can tell when they decided which four teams to put in here. And talk about what people see inside these.
Yeah, basically, this is just what Clay's locker would look like on any Sunday morning. You've got his equipment, his jerseys, his deodorant even, some baseball caps, cleats, tape, everything he needs.
Okay, now do you call and find out what deodorant the players use, or do you just put one in there just to say, for example?
Well, it's a real replica of what's in there, so that's what Clay wears.
Fantastic. So that is Clay Matthews' locker, and so much to see out here. Special events every day. And what's going on today, Matt?
Well, today we open back up at 3 o'clock. We've got tons of players coming out and signing autographs. They're doing some interactive stuff with fans, too. We've got our NFL Rush Zone where it's for ages 3 to 10. There'll be players reading to kids and giving clinics and whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and Amon Green is out today, right? Signing autographs?
Amon Green is out today.
All right, former Green Bay Packer. Matt, thank you so much. Got the guys along, too. This is Justin Felder, and what are you working on today?
Well, we got a lot going on today, as always, here. And it was kind of funny. We were just looking in the locker room. They have Head and Shoulders for Troy Polamalu, but no Suave in there for Clay Matthews yet. Well, we got to get that updated. But I'll tell you what. All right, well, we'll catch them up. But, Rachel, you're talking about how interactive everything is. And the other day, I went over to one of the biggest sports media giants in the world and found out that they are trying to make themselves as interactive as the NFL Experience this week at the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's terrific. I mean, it's wonderful.
I do believe the Cowboys will be here next year in the Super Bowl.
Fans may enjoy watching their favorite ESPN personalities up close and personal. These national show hosts may enjoy their fans even more.
It's been stunning. The first time Greeny and I did a Super Bowl was at Atlanta 12 years ago, and there was, the people at ESPN didn't even want to watch us. They didn't really know who we were.
There's an energy that we have whenever we do our show in front of an audience that is great. It makes it fun and it makes it exciting.
Been a Packer my whole life.
Plenty of Packer fans at ESPN HQ. But the Green and Gold Team Hotel is in Irving, about 35 minutes away from downtown Fort Worth. Pittsburgh is staying right down the road.
You're going to have some Packer fans, but this is Steeler country, believe it or not. I don't know how that worked out, but it's not fair that they're stuck in Irving and beautiful downtown Fort Worth. They're stuck with Pittsburgh. It's just not fair.
But the shows must go on all day, all week, and all inclement weather conditions long.
Now, the weather we could have done a little something better with. This is really a shame, and so I suppose I would lodge a minor complaint there, but outside of that, I think it's fabulous.
So you can see everybody's talking about the weather, of course. However, coming up a little bit later on Good Day Wisconsin, we have the real story of the Super Bowl. I'm clean-shaven right here, but we are going to talk about the beards. Your favorite subject, probably, right?
You have a lot of video of beards, and I looked at it yesterday, and some of those shots are a little too close up.
You watch that on loop for like 20 minutes. The beard story with the ones coming down to here. It'll be something you don't want to miss. And hey, the Packers side too, not just the crazy Steelers beard, but some crazy Packers beards too. We got unbiased coverage.
It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Look, we're in the tunnel, ready to go out for the game. But we also have Scott Hurley with us. What's going on, Scott?
Well, we're talking a lot of interactivity and, of course, social media. How can you get more interactive than that, right? A great chance. We've already heard the Packers this week talk about how social media and Twitter in specific has allowed them to interact directly with the fans, but it's also allowing sports journalists to interact directly with the fans. If you're an NFL fan who uses social media, you probably know Jay Glazer has gained a reputation for breaking news on Twitter. In fact, he told us that it's now pretty much the first place he goes when he has a story that he wants to publish. But he says that two-way communication can add some interesting side effects. Here's what he had to say about that.
There's a lot of keyboard warriors out there, a lot of stuff that people wouldn't really say to you if they saw you in person because you just don't act like that toward people. But you got to just, take it with a grain of salt.
And, of course, if you want to follow the Packers on Twitter, we've got a Twitter list. Go to our All Access Pass page at fox11online.com. Click on the link. You don't even need to have a Twitter account to just look at the list and see the latest stream of updates from Packers players. And, Rachel, Greg Jennings has also joined Twitter, so his tweets are on there as well. We've added that.
Yep, I started following him yesterday. For Scott, Justin, and myself, much more coming up on Good Day Wisconsin, live from the NFL Experience in Dallas.
Looks fantastic.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.